All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem B'Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth in all truth, sincerity, and diligence. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. All right, I just want to get into this topic, man, that Adam and Eve were not naked in the garden. It's just, they were not naked. So, what we're going to do, we're going to get into it, and Lord willing, this is edifying. So I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, for the Allahayim doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eye, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. So it says that the serpent went to the woman, the serpent, right? That wicked spirit, right? Which is known today as Esau Edom, right? Went to the woman. Why did he go to the woman? Let's see. I think that's in 1 Peter's. This is 1 Peter's 4 and is it 7? Nah. No, that's not it. Let me see. It was 3 and 7. This is 1 Peter 3 and 7. It says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge. Give honor unto the wife. You hear that all the time, but nobody keeps reading. It says, give honor unto the wife as the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So she's the weaker vessel, right? And that's why the serpent went unto her, because she was the weaker vessel. Eve can be beguiled. All right, just like the woman today. The woman lives in a delusional world. Like the so-called black woman, all these women, they're all living in a delusional world. They all just beguiled, and then they not understanding that their world is finna come crashing down. They're synonymous with Esau Edom, because in the reign of Esau Edom, these women have become very powerful, right? Through what? The fruit that he's given them. So we're gonna get into it. It says, and the woman saw that the tree was good for food. All right, that tree being what? A man. Okay. Matter of fact, let's just get it. I will get the one in Ezekiel, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna just grab the one I think is in Mark. Mark 9. Salaki. Nope. Or probably 8. Let's see. This is Mark 8 and 24. Says, and he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. You see? So check this out. Let's go back. So that tree was a man. And what she did, she looked at the tree as if it was good for food and pleasant to the eye. And the tree was desired, and the tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof and did eat, right? So she took the fruit from this tree, and it wasn't no apple. The word apple isn't even here, okay? What is that fruit is talking about? It's talking about the philosophies of this man, the ways of this man, right? She took what he was selling, all right? She was picking up what he was putting down. Because check it out. What it say? You go to Proverbs 10 and 16. It says, the labor of the righteous tended to life, the fruit of the wicked to sin. You see? The fruit of the wicked to sin. All right, going into what? Philosophies, right? A way that's anti-Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Matthew 7 and 17. Even so, every good tree bringeth, see, there go that word tree. It's not actually talking about a tree. It says, even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast in the fire. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. Right? You see? Talking about men. So the ways of a man, like you can tell, like certain things a person to do. Like, okay, yeah, he the fruit of, just to put it in this terms. So you got a boxing gym or a jiu-jitsu gym, and they do certain things one way, right? And they teach this certain thing one way. All right, and this is what they do over there. And then they go to this, whoever learns under them go to a competition, and they does this thing. And then these other people recognize, well, they teach that over there at this gym over here. So by the fruit, his fruit that he's learned, that he's picked up, right? He can identify, okay, yeah, that's that he did with they gym. Just an example. So by the fruit, right? Which the fruit that he was dishing out was a wicked fruit, man. Right? Because when you go back to it, when Eve was beguiled, Eve was seeing that, all right, independency. I can lord over a man. Oh, he only got to deal with me. He can't have multiple wives. I can wear what I want, go what I want, not go where I want, go wherever I want. All right, deal with whatever man I want to deal with multiple men. Right? She was enticed. She was enticed with what this devil was pushing out to her, man. Right? So she took the fruit thereof. She took what he was putting out. She took what he was teaching, right? What he was offering her, right? And gave it also to her husband with her, right? Wickedness, okay? And he did eat, and he took part of the same wicked philosophies. He followed after his woman. You see what I'm saying? Because she was beguiled first, and then Adam, okay? It says, and the eyes of them were both open, and they knew that they were naked. All right, this is the point here. It says, and they sewed figs and leaves together and made them aprons. And it says sewed figs and leaves together, going into what different customs, man. All right. They were not actually naked. They were naked because they had went off. They had sinned. That's what it's talking about. She took the fruit of sin. All right. Okay. So they wasn't naked. Let's go to Isaiah 30:1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, rebellious, right? Said Yahweh, that take counsel, all right, but not of me. You take counsel of what? Right now, today, in this day and time, our people have taken the counsel of Esau, Edom, and anything other than Yahweh Yahweh Shah, right? And that cover, right, with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. All right, so they cover themselves with sin. All right, is this talking about, hey, I'm putting on the garment on, and this garment is sin right here, like an actual garment? No, man. All right, the covering that you have is sin. Okay. What's another one? Exodus. Oh, look, check it out. We can go to Hosea 2. Hosea 2 and 7. It says, for she followed, talking about what the nation of Israel, right? This is talking about the nation of Israel. But this is the point here. It says, she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, right? To the Lord. For then it was better with me than now. Because the nation of Israel, has committed adultery, okay? Because you got to understand, when you read Isaiah, that is 54, it says, thy husband is thy maker, okay? So it says, I shall return to my first husband, for it was better with me than now. For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. Therefore will I return and take away my corn in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof, and will recover my wool and my flax, given to cover her nakedness, her sin. Okay, so nakedness going into what? Sin. Okay. You see? And what there's also written in the place, I want to say Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2 and 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon his nakedness. All right, and that's what the so-called white man has done. All right, he's put out that wine. All right, because you got to understand, the scripture says they stagger, but not with strong drink. All right, so they what? They full of that wine, right? The philosophies of America, okay? And what? Our people has went off and sinned and become naked, all right? What's another one? Exodus 25. Or probably Exodus. No. Oh, wait. Let's see. I might be bugged out. I thought it was 25. Okay, yeah, I'm bugged out. Let's see. Right. 32. All right, yeah, I was bugged out. 32 and 25. There it is. All right, when you read this, I'm going to read at the top. It says, and when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And Aaron said unto him, so they went off. Okay, they said, make us gods. They just came out of the land of Egypt and saw all this marvelous work. All right, and that's how rebellious, how wicked, man, our nation is, man. Okay, or he taking too long. All right, we got to do something, and that's gonna be the spirit on you people in these coming days. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna have no faith. All right, you gonna be, oh man, I gotta eat, man, and you gonna get the charagma. You see? But anyway, it says, so right here, they were going off, right? That's just, you can read the rest of this on your own. So I'm going to jump down to verse 25. It says, and when Moses, now this is when Moses came down, and when Moses saw that the people were naked, why? Because they went off and dealt with other gods, worship other gods, right? For Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies. Okay, you see? So that nakedness in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, all right, is going into what? Sin. You see, they sinned, they went off, all right? See, verse 7, it says, and the eyes of them were both open, and they knew that they were naked. They knew that they had sinned, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. So they said that they dealt with other customs. You see, they had went off. So they wasn't actually naked in the garden, man. All right, they were covered with sin. All right. So with that, Lord willing, you'll edify. Shalom.